as in like jazz players, all right?
Uh-huh.
Like they have sort of a virtuosic sort of control over the instruments, okay?
Yeah, I would say so.
And
their friggin' body.
And so a lot of it is because they broke everything down to playing patterns. And so they've learned to play patterns and do other means of expressive playing. The other thing too is that jazz players really play over the chord change. So it's not the same as rock. You know, rock is more straight ahead, and you're playing to the note that you're playing at,
yes.
right? Because you're trying to resolve every phrase within whichever couple of bars that you're playing.
Yeah, I follow.
And so if you notice, a lot of rock players, they're always going to the root.
Yes.
Right? And so a lot of the phrases end with them going to the root, which can be somewhat predictable. The other thing, too, is that there's a lot of other scales that can be played and utilized that aren't always necessarily utilized in rock. I mean, Kirk Hammett is a decent guitar player, and he learned from Joe Satriani.
Yep.
But Kirk Hammett is really credited with really introducing Phrygian dominant to rock music and using it a lot. Like a lot of people give him a lot of credit for it. What's up, Paul? A lot of people give him a lot of credit for that. And so you really start to see when you are going over a lot of various different things, how that different sort of dichotomy created the different language. Now, with jazz in particular, what you find is it forces you to move.
Yes.
It also forces you to think in melodies, because you can't really shred jazz. I mean, you can, right? But it forces you to think in melodies.
Yes.
And so what a lot of people tend to try to do is they tend to try to think in a melodic sense, but they try to apply sort of three-note sort of shred vocabulary. But jazz moves a lot better. What's up, Paul? Just filming a student's lesson so I can put it on YouTube for him. It's a promoter.
Okay.
And a good friend of mine. And so, you know, we want to essentially take this and learn how to move it over chords, all right?
Okay.
Now, oftentimes when people are thinking, they're thinking scale, 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 and really you start thinking more like the passage, the note passage, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so you want to have the note passages that are moving, and they're moving towards the direction that you generally want. Okay? So that is what you really want to look at when we're going over the various different movements.
Okay.
The other thing too is I sent you an email that had a bunch of different chord cadences, right?
Okay.
All right. So while we first look at Spain, I want you to actually really start imagining somewhat of the chord. We're going to pull up the chords too.
Okay.
But
that's cool.
I want you to really think of the chords. Now, there are a couple of different versions of this. I do like Tom Quayle's version of it, although he tunes it in a very different manner. And Mancuso is also really good with it. But we're going to start with the original.
Good, because that's what I've been looking at. Yeah, the full right there.
The full, right? So, so now we have this sort of our jazz song. So we can already start to see the phrase. Okay. Right. So we have the melody, and it's starting almost in a beat position. So that's all in thirds. Okay. So here we have D to F sharp.
Right.
Back to D. Second. Third. Here's a second.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, that's a third. 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 Okay. So we have thirds and seconds. That's sort of our melody that we have there. All right. Now the thing about this too is the speed. Okay.
Yes, it's very difficult.
It's a very difficult speed. Now the reason it's difficult is because it requires that you more so focus.
240. I was noticing that
It requires that you more so think short.
Okay. Everything up just to make that change quick.
Now the other thing too is it requires to be relaxed. Now the reason I chose this is it forces you to have the eighth notes. Now here you can see I don't pick up here, I go down.
You're right. Are you doing that first two?
It's economy. The reason that works is I'm not actually holding this down, I'm rolling the finger. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, now I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, that's kind of a...
Yeah. Because technically, the way that this is shaped is exactly the same as your fourth.
Right. Okay. Those, which is like a power chord.
Yeah.
So roll my finger around.
Yeah. All right. So
that I can practice that with speeding that up.
Yeah.
And then it just, I know, just right now. Okay, now do it slow again for me and make the next one.
This requires that your thumb stays straight up, right? So you're
slow.
No, I'm sliding my hand. So if you look at the back, look at my thumb. Right? So the thumb staying like that allows it to slide.
Okay. From 6 to 4, which finger are you leading with? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
to teach you to be light and to really stop thinking about this or that and start thinking about the things closest. Right? Gives us that whole part there, okay. Right? So that's the beginning of that. Okay. And then I think it's right. So here we take this, and now we take this melody here. Right, and we're going to slow this down here, right? So now we have a bunch of off eighth notes. That's right, so that's here, suspended, that's G. That's a Lydian dominant sound. So we have a Lydian tonality. Right, so we get this sort of Lydian sound, which is Lydian here. So we get this sound, we get this one, right? We get that sound, okay? Since we have this here, we have our regular seventh, right? We have what would be a Lydian. Sort of suspended sounds, right? And so a lot of these sounds are all chords. So we can see we have E, right? So that's E minor. And then we get D, F sharp, B, B, E, A. That's A major. So we got, and then we get A major, and then we get 7/9, and then G, D, and then we get A7, A7, but as an inversion. And then it's diminished. 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 So those are sort of the chords. We can hear those chords as we go through the melody, right? And so that's sort of where we want to be looking at a lot of that. Okay, that's where we want to be. Okay, and it's really important to sort of take a look at that, right? So now we have. Right? So the easier way to do this is roll. See that? And that, right? And I'm also sort of economy picking this. That's the next part.
So that's the thing. I got to just listen to it more.
Right.
I started listening to it today.
So the other thing I would advise doing is looking at those notes, right? Okay. Now, oftentimes when we look at it and we start trying to visualize, we're trying to visualize them as independent figures, right? Yeah. But I see this as this.
Right, because that's just what you're going down when you're playing them.
Now, if I put my finger here. Right? So then, really it's like this. Okay. That's an E minor. Right. Now the other thing too is...
You could just do that and play the chord.
Yeah, now the other thing too is look at the right hand.
Okay.
Now, when we try to do that, we can start to hear it all break down. So let's take a listen to this here.
Okay.
That break right there.
Yep.
And then It's right here where the phrase breaks up and changes.
Okay, I heard that right there. Yes, I
did. Right, and so we get that. Now we can see the actual movements here.
Yes,
okay?
Exactly.
So if we look at this, we're moving here, right? Here, roll, down, up, down, down, down,
of it?
That's me playing it slow.
Okay.
All right. So if I were to play it slow, it should sound
fast. Yeah, like clear though. That's what I want to do right there.
Like, right. So if you do it slow, it should sound exactly like this.
Okay. Okay.
So that's sort of the pattern here that we're sort of looking at.
Right.
And now all of this is so we can start to see how to play and spell over the chords. Shit works, right?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That's
right.
how all that works, right?
It does.
Right. So we're hearing fourths and thirds in this sort of section. Fourth. So that gives us the actual sound of it. That gives us the movement of it. And then at the speed, this should be what it sounds like at speed or close to it. I'll try to pull it off at speed, but this is a difficult piece. But it's all eighth notes. So it sounds hard, and then you realize it's very small movements, very tight movements, very close movements. Right? And all of that is moving the hand the way it needs to move. As you can see, some of them are going down, some of them are going up. I know if I'm descending to the lower strings, I'm going to think about going up.
Okay.
So I have to sort of plan that. That's the lead. Okay. This gives you the rhythm. All right. So the rhythm, we're starting off here with this E minor. So the first thing we're going to look at here is this chord. It's a G major 7. So that's sort of the feel right there. So what you're doing in the fingers and then worry about this one. Yeah, that's the other thing. The pinky is the hard one. Pinky. I'd probably grab it like this. Because this, while you get this. I'm sliding my finger. Okay, that's when I grab this, I'm already at my finger down here. You are. I got it. Because you're only using those 3 strings there. Right. Except, well. Right, and then this is the rhythm pattern. This is the other track. Now this is going to take a little bit of working on.
Okay. Yep.
This one at full speed. So instead, you're going to practice the grips. You're going to pick something and you're going to try to get it smooth. This is at a 9, 9, 8, 10. Shape with your pinky on the 10. That's why you gotta learn to recognize the pattern. Yeah, it's like look. So imagine you're grabbing the A minor chord here.
Yep.
You just slide that to the set there.
Yep.
And then you put your 10th fret down.
Which is the pinky, okay.
Yep, yep. And then you just strum those 4 strings.
Alright.
So we got now this, like I said before, is a suspended. So we're doing this. See, so we hear this. From.
That's that pattern we were using right at the beginning of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lydian dominant.
That's this whole thing is like that. Can you show me the end again? This song seems like it's way longer than what you had for an end to the end.
Right? Oh, it is way longer.
Okay.
You just the parts get broken down, right?
Okay.
It's 181
beat bars. Okay, that is long. Okay.
Right.
It's just so long on your
Yeah.
computer, maybe.
Yeah.
Mine's on what?
Yeah.
So
we start out, and then we got. So the first one. So that one should be pretty easy.
Yeah, that one will.
That one should be pretty easy.
That's easy. And then
especially this one, it's that one a couple of times. Just practice that grit. Then the next chord here is in sort of. So that's what we got there. Here it's a sixth. We're using our ring finger and our pinky.
Okay.
To get that. That's important to get that G sound in. And then we do this. Now you can use your ring finger. That's more to move over.
Yeah. It's gonna be better too.
And then we get this. Then we get this sort of shape here. From here to the so we get that to the diminished scale, and it's backwards. We got the seventh chord right here.
Okay,
see that?
See you. Yep.
So we already have the seventh chord voice. Say this one here. It's diminished.
Yep.
Okay.
I can hear
and that's a diminished off the root, right?
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Right.
That's
so
awesome,
so we get that whole sort of shape.
Yeah. It's inverted. Where it's like that, and you use your pinky. I get the. And
it's hard. It's that one. It might be better to bar it instead. Yeah, that's a lot easier.
Yeah.
You get it up to speed.
It's the G and the E that you're on.
And there, instead of trying to grab the full one, we can just right.
So the and the B. Okay, I get it. That's good. Some of those things went to funk.
Yeah.
You know? Like especially that.
did go to funk. All right. So that's what that is. Yeah.
Hammer on slide.
Now. Now when we do that, to really have this hitting in tune, it's about where we strike, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
just real quick, we're gonna have to have distortion, right? Now, if you want to do it on downstrokes, I'm sort of popping it. So I'm sort of snapping my wrist a little bit. Get more control. Pop it over the E. You hit it after the slide. Because I'm hitting Yeah. So that'll allow you to time that downstroke, because that downstroke is going to be really important to pop over the strings. And I would say bands like that, like when I look at something, I don't look at something necessarily just for the sake of trying to like play it. I look at it as like, what can I benefit from here? So like here we can see we have chords. It's in B minor.
Yep.
So we have the 4th, the 5th is a 7th chord, right?
Yep.
Then we have the 4 of D major, or the 6 of B minor. Then the 5th as a 7th chord.
Okay.
Then the 4th as a minor.
I see.
Then this is the 7th, right?
Okay.
Then this is the root.
Yep.
4. And then we get the diminished right here to B minor. Right?
Yep.
So here is, if I think about it in D major, 2, 3,
F,
4,
G, that's 4.
3.
Yep. 3.
But really this is a 5 of 6. So 2,
Okay.
5 of 6,
Okay.
4,
Yep.
5 of 6,
Okay.
2, 5, 1,
Okay.
4, flat 7, 5 of 6, 6 or minor 1, right?
Okay.
And then it goes back up to that.
Okay.
So you think about it from the terms of the major and minor, we have a bunch of 2, 5, 1s.
Okay.
Right? So the benefit of the 5s is the 5s can go anywhere. So when you're trying to go anywhere, you'll see a 5 chord. That's why we have that E minor to that F7. That 5 is taking us to the 4.
Okay.
And then that 4 goes to 3, 2, 5, 1.
Yeah.
4, flat 7, which is backdoor,
Okay.
minor 1.
Okay.
That's how that works.
So that's how your fingers are moving
Yeah.
on. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of this
Yeah.
as we're doing it. Okay.
Because that whole thing is a tritone substitution right there, right?
Yeah.
So if I really looked at it from a clean perspective and I played them as just the chords and their bar form, it would look like this. Oops, I took the. They would look a lot like this. And then C sharp is actually here. And this one. And then here. Right, so that's how all of those would sound.
Yes.
C7 flat 5, which is
jazz, and then you could slow that down like you did, and it sounds like Greek island music.
Yeah,
And so that's really and all three different phases of that.
So that's
cool, DeAndre.
So gives us that. And so next week when we go over this, we're going to go over the scales here that we're seeing.
All right. I'll be looking at them.
Because that's what gives us, that's what's telling us most of the information.
Okay.
Right? And that's telling us the note choices that he's choosing. And that will allow us to map the scale to that location, which one will help you start to actually start to visualize how these things are moving and how they move as we play them. And then two, start to see how people are choosing note choices when they write.
Hey, before I leave, I want to ask you something. Since you brought this up at the beginning, has anyone ever written a song that never had a pattern that just played until the end and then resolved? So no, that just wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen. There's always going to be some sort of pattern. They call those sort of abstract. The closest is classical, because classical music is non-linear.
Okay.
Jazz strives to be non-linear, but there's a bit more rules.
Right.
The closest is classical.
Okay. I just thought it was a good question because, why not never play the same thing twice?
Yeah. But then
it's not a melody, it's not anything. It's just exactly in play. Mancuso stand up on this mountain and just play notes and chords, and you can just keep on doing it. But no one's going to record that. thanks for sending me that one. Spain is a good one.
I thought it would be a good one to go over because it would push outside jazz.
It is, and I like the those little melody to it and all of that.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me film that too.
Good.
And when you send me that, I'll be watching it.
Awesome. Perfect.
All right, my guy. See you next week at 3 o'clock.
See you next week.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, he'll be around.
Normally he's here.
Usually he's standing right here.
Yeah, normally.
All right, check you out next week.
See you next week. And actually. That was it. All right. That was it. I'm going to give a short break because I was just going over what I was going to do with my student. So I'm going to take a short break and shut this down.